How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Well, she sure could use it. It might do wonders for her mood, too. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now.
After spacing that old witch, of course.
Whoa, all right, don't get mad at me. Hey, I didn't ask her to stay behind and get her hand cut off, okay? I mean, I appreciate what she did and all, but she could stand to lay off the insults herself, you know?
Like we have a choice? It's the only place Peragus had logged in their astrogation charts. Well, if you thought Peragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Oh, no. Look, I respect your privacy. I mean, when have I ever asked you any questions? I mean, besides that one.
No, not much. Except sounds like it was after you. As far as I'm concerned, you handled that pretty well. No more droid, no more problem. Beats me. Sounds like you're pretty popular. If it was built to hunt you down, that is. It could have been around before you even appeared on the scene.
Yeah, well, you got me there. Look, droids, I don't trust them. That one we fought, some of them are built like that. Others just, well, break. In the head. Sometimes conflicting orders cause it. Give a droid too much data or tell it to do something it can't do, it'll crack their behavior module in half. Others just don't get memory wipes and they start going crazy. Speaking of which, I think that little trash compactor's long overdue. Trust me, droids were made to break. And most of all, they're predictable and stupid.
Well, the astrogation system is voice-printed and locked down, but that T3 unit is doubling as the astrogation system. You can try to plot a course, but without that T3 unit to perform the calculations, you'd probably plow us into a star.
As long as he doesn't steal the ship, we should be all right.
I have no idea. Previous owner, maybe? I'd love to get it overhauled, but that's a major job. Besides, the droid will be good enough for now. Takes all kinds. Maybe someone didn't want anybody taking the ship out of the system, or knowing where the ship had been. Smugglers do it all the time in case the Republic decides to board them. Or so I hear.
No, not much. Except sounds like it was after you. Sometimes others...
Speaking of...
So? What happened?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Peragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful.
So where's yours?
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
Huh. Figures. It wasn't red, was it?
Yeah? Unique how? Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
All right, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragas mining facility. You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry. If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand? Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082. I've many matters to tend to. Your question...
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed. The Exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The Exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the Exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse. The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place. Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave her alone. You want to fight? Then try me, if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him. We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability. Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately. These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
What do you think the TSF is gonna find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith...
You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
You seem pretty calm. It's almost streaming off of you. A lot calmer than you were on Paragus when I first met you. On Paragus, you seemed, well, a little less at peace with yourself. Now you're different. It's hard to explain.
Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there. All right, but I'm out of credits, so it's Republic Senate rules. That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to beat each other. But in the end, nobody wins. Everybody loses, and nobody accomplishes anything.
It's like stalemate, except the goal is to pass time until the audience gets bored and leaves.
Sure, shouldn't be a problem. It's basically a numbers game, but I can give you the ground rules. Something up? All right. Something up?
Sounds good.
Yes? Have you? Very well. What is it that drives you? Indeed. A Jedi tool and a Sith weapon. And why do you need such a thing? Then listen to me. There is much weight, much craving attached to such a tiny thing of light. A lightsaber, any weapon, only achieves worth in how it is wielded, in the effort, in the struggle of one who holds it. Such a weapon does not make a Jedi or a Sith, and at times it makes them much, much less than they are. The knowledge has already been imparted to you. Upon our journey, the pieces shall fall into place. Very well. I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond, it seems that at times of stress and pain, if it seems the force flows easily between us. When one of a powerful when battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared. Ask. Nothing more than we already know, and there is danger in such knowledge.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him. Very well. I'll let him in now.
Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa Lindan Rufna Rengundas Hori Sidan Gelfa Papoelta Tudin Trustlafa Papoelta Trustlafa Nibo Gelfa Lindan Ruf Ufta Gel Chief Tenfusi Boraban Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa Lindan Rufna Rengundas Hori Sidan Gelfa Papoelta Fandibo Gelfa Papoelta Lindan Ruf Hori Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa Lindan Rufna Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa Lindan Rufna Rengundas Hori Sidan Gelfa Papoelta Tudin Trustlafa Papoelta Trustlafa Nibo Gelfa Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa Lindan Rufna Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa Lindan Rufna Rufnadan Gelfa Hori Sidan Gelfa Sidan Gelfa Hori Sidan Gelfa Ivan Rebut Koloduf She intruded out Koloduf Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa Lindan Rufna Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa Lindan Rengundas Hori Sidan Gelfa Papoelta Tudin Trustlafa Delta, Truthbla, Sidan Delta, Inogan Delta, Hudden Truthbla, Fundible Delta, Orisidan Delta,
Perhaps Chodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Orditufta, Antibia, Sidan Delta, Inogan Delta, Linda Trufta. Sidan Delta,
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted. Yes? Then ask. Nothing more. There is...
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for... I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana. Thank you. I will...
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Luso. I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats. I believe you're a person of influence, someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in... Their plans for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the... Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent. I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices. Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately. Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If she served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
She has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that she turned away from war, did all that she could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do her a disservice by not speaking of this while she is present.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragas facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search. to further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger. The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay. The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave. After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd. Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think? Makes sense. I'll follow your lead.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Tonoranda Manakan, Ipoinshua, Donos Imeragith, Wanara Orachi Drumka Sa Inch, Donos Imeragith. In Wamakro, May Ranganan, Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Kramer. Machabi.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment? Looked like you were doing more than just looking. Figured what? You just break into my apartment and take everything? Yeah, I thought so. Get... Why not? You didn't seem to have a problem taking...
Nita manta yumarlo. Dovrei kun mili vuosas. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawa tong hite mosi jochia yumba litawa. Kawana bota yunta tangak. Jikonu tai yun palawalit basa makaranwa ni rotu guru nichurota. Mitsune kung nihon kakrato tigo pumalia bista. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Watakratungji Muliwrawa iberendia
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies.
Sobotun sama pitom.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you? Of course. She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right. Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapon systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the restoration project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
Lorso isn't the most popular executive I've worked under, but I'll say one thing. She gets the job done.
I knew you'd come eventually. I'm confident that we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you. I can understand why you might be on their side, but believe me, you wouldn't be doing Telos any favors assisting those amateurs. Oh, sure. Habat's intentions are good enough, but good intentions won't restore Telos. His expensive policy of relocating biological specimens, I don't think Habat even realizes that at their current pace, they will run out of... Zerka plans to use some of the planet's own resources to help fund the restoration. These extra funds will greatly improve the project in the long run. We've discovered that the surface of Telos is covered with military facilities that were either destroyed. Salvaged raw materials from these sites can either be reprocessed. Zerka has been managing the restoration project without the assistance of a droid for some time now. Habat has commandeered. I'd like for you to meet the shipment at Dock Module 126, Shuttle Bay 2, and bring the... requisition, if it helps. As the Republic's fund for the restoration of Telos is now divided between both parties, it will save the Republic time and money if we cut through the process. Very well then. I hope...
Hoisidan Gelfa, Papuelta. Hoisidan Gelfa, Rentundas, Gelfa. Papuelta, Linda Trufta. Rentundas, Hoisidan Gelfa, Tudin Truflafa, Papuelta, Truflafan. Rentundas, Hoisidan Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa Vadinugan. Hoisidan Gelfa, Tudin Truflafa, Papuelta, Truflafan Nibu Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa Vadinugan Gelfa, Linda. Tudin Truflafa, Papuelta, Truflafan Nibu Gelfa. Rentundas, Hoisidan Gelfa.
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of. You may be able to help, but there is always a price.
Tudin Truflafa, Papuelta, Truflafan Linda Truf. Ufta Gel Chief. Tenfusi Boraban. Tudin Truflafa, Papuelta, Tudin Truflafa, Fandibu Gelfa, Rentundas, Hoisidan Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa Vadinugan Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa Vadinugan Gelfa. Tudin Truflafa, Tudin Truflafa, Fandibu Gelfa, Hois. Fandibu Gelfa, Papuelta, Linda. Sidan Gelfa Vadinugan Gelfa, Linda. Tufadan Gelfa, Hoisidan Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa Vadin, Sidan Gelfa Vadinugan Gelfa, Linda Tufta. Ikel Tirimot, Kolo Tuf Divan Rebut. Tudin Truflafa, Papuelta, Tuf. Hoisidan Gelfa, Papuelta. Sidan Gelfa Vadinugan Gelfa, Rentundas. Tudin Truflafa, Sidan Gelfa Vadinugan Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa Vadinugan. sidan kelfavan inuran rentundas noi sidan kelfa vapun truflava vapoilta sidan kelfavan inuran kelfa sidan kelfava rentundas noi sidan kelfa.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon. I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been short. The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerk... I'm a diplomat. Ship was supposed to have arrived to take control of the situation here. I hope it's not too late. The problems are becoming too much for the TSF to handle.
Mababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada beer mabar chokto. Tonoranga manakan. Ipo inshawa. In Wamagro. May rangana nolucha. In Wamagro. May rangana nolucha. Impossible in Dasarats, Crema Sunkun Ratungala, Chabi Mo Jubu in Kosora, in Wamagro, May Rangana Noluta, Machabi Doko.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you want... Not even an apology. That won't do at all. This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
Tana besorankachi. Go na ring pangsimi sanchara. Go la marakta dun. Dosit min falarsen killa folorondon. De rantasha dosane gravalantro que wapater tanachingaradana. Tere wana jun konata delera guno tuna. Dai rinto ron kavre kare papanala ranchinga. De rache wemenoto.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina. Just my luck. Someone who wants to be a hero. Why don't you run a... Believe me, there's nothing... Then you shouldn't have gotten...
Let us end this. Focus.
Yeah!
Docent orinteri. Gelere sonto shenig rexi contunso des juncaratata. Gerintu ruto wakere kwe wapgerebu. Nenso telepachan korsadaranane gra dall'onuta charanana gundoso remina che l'oraktu. Docent orinteri. Gelere sonto shenig rex Gerintu ruto wakere kwe wapgerebu.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it, but now I wonder as if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please, let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Kring lorcha wata jor tungi chiwi we wata wama. Kinchus Kavadumpa munsuru kuplalia wa. Ta come tak plaia giustinge miki gongo be chone mulera. Tonkinge bano jansaka nikaraska. Dovrei kun mili.
Yeah, there's nothing swoop fans like more than seeing it.
Dorji no masu. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinama. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplalia wa. Dovrei kun. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplali. Montachiwita inka. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinam. Tonghite. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplalia wa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjium. Kavadumpa munsuru kawanabota tonghite mosijochi kawanabota yuntatanga kinamatura tayai tonghi dovrei kun entom Kringlo dovrei kun Kavad dov Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma Kavadumpa munsuru kuplali kawanabota yuntatanga kinamatura dahupa bosakura kawanabota yuntat dahupa bosakurata go Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyaw Kavadumpa munsuru kuplali
Hey there! Care for a game of pizzazz? Oh, I'm sorry. Sure thing. Just for fun or... Let's have a seat. Looks like luck was on my side this. Hey there! Shh. If you insist. Looks like luck was on my... If you... Looks like luck. Hey there. Shh. If looks like luck. Hey there. Shh. If Looks like... Hey there! Looks like... Hey there! Shh. Looks like luck. Hey there. Shh. Well done, Catflag.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope? Perhaps you don't know who I am? You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata. Slusk.
Oh, leave the woman alone, Benok. I bet she'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Luxa, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Benok. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
And I doubt you could cause any. Trading jabs with Luxa is hardly the entertainment I was looking for. Let's go.
Welcome to the entertainment. We feature Citadel Station's most talented all-bith band around the clock, as well as live Twi'lek dancers. You won't. Casual Pazak players should be able to find a friendly match in the game. Cards too slow for you? Try your hand. Last but not least, we feature only...
Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. If you're asking me that, beautiful, tell you what. You just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and...
I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers,
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon...
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even...
It's always the same story. When things are going well, no one ever thanks the Republic. Oh, but when problems start, that's always where the fingers are pointed first.
Is there something I can do for... What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel. If this whole Telos thing pans out... Yeah, it's a long shot considering the state of the Republic these days. Still, if it works out, the Republic may decide to... If we can integrate ourselves into the... Quite a few ways. As part of the Republic contract rewarded for a planet like Telos, Zerka is allowed to use... On top of that, the Senate's easy to negotiate with. They're liberal with the amounts of... And of course, new planets mean new markets for Zerka products. All in all, a very good... Gah, Jana Lorso. That woman's a... She's got her hands in too many dirty little...
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla Chone mulera Tonkinge bano jansaka nik Kawana bota yuntata Kawana bota yuntatanga Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liya Dahupa bosa kurata Kawana bota Buchanchi Yumabogra Kimpawicho Samarin Watonga Rimbo Haranto Jodi Bichapiarito Mo Great. Ento mesh mi paju. Tong.
So, you're back.
Gavadum. Kimpa. Great. Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Kawana bota yutatanga kinam.
Jarumamba kontu sota. Donace rami. No sen mega. Moros mas. Tono researcher makaran. Mika sorcha kawan boto kamana. Hapkaran rundi ruota nona.
Ento mesh mi paju. What?
Sonaranga machochane. Dota lutu. Padukre.
Tinor krelun.
Kavadumpe masuraku. Popayi botenya. Tache morota kamsa. Javasko bosa. Kawana bota atagwa kankadi. Hentu mish manda jun sero norchocha. Dolo shu.
Vosa sholuta da nesi tuch. Wiso te bora goto. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani maurata.